Hello and welcome. In today's video, we are looking at a four-way skilling method where you train mining, smithing, runecrafting and magic at the same time. All you need to do this is 15 mining and smithing, 14 runecrafting and 43 magic. You could also not do the superheating and only get mining and runecrafting experience. That way you could do this without having 15 smithing and 43 magic. It's also beneficial to have 40 mining and 35 or 70 rune crafting for multiple fire runes. The items needed are a pickaxe, nature runes if you go for superheating, dwelling rings and glories for teleports. I would advise to have at least 5 glories so you can do this for an hour without having to charge them again. A fire talisman, a fire staff and some rune essence. Basically what you do is you teleport with Ring of Dueling, craft fire runes, run to the Kharid mine. If you have 40 mining, I would mine the 2 gold ore on the way to the iron ore, and then proceed to the iron ore. Superheat it while you mine it, so you mine all 3 and then superheat, and then the ore is up again. So you're not really losing any time by superheating. You could also do like different ores. There's some coal and stuff there, so technically you could make some steel and iron, like a mix of both. But I think moving would lower your XP per hour. After you're done with your inventory, you take your glory off and teleport to Edgeville and repeat. One run of this takes around 3 minutes, and I tested it for an hour, so for 20 runs. And the XP per hour I got was 16.7k to mining, 5k to smithing, 3.36k to runecrafting, 21.2k to magic, and that makes the total XP per hour 46.3k. Next, let's take a look at the expenses and the income. In an hour I had to use 20 charges of a dueling ring, so that makes it 2.5 rings, 480 essence, and 400 nature runes. That makes the total expenses around 220k. The income I got was 965 runes. Since I have 35 rune crafting, I was getting double. But it's not a big deal if you don't have it, since fire runes are only a very small part of the income. 400 iron bars, 40 gold ore, and I got 2 emeralds, which I consider to be a bit unlucky. I feel like if you mine over 400 ore, you should get more, especially with a charged glory equipped. But even 2 emeralds isn't too bad, since that basically makes the dwelling rings self-sufficient. Since I used 2.5 and I got 2 back essentially with the gold and the gems. If you are superheating and doing the method I was doing, you lose 7.1 kgp per hour with these prices, which I don't consider to be too bad for the, especially for the rune crafting experience, and like the solid total XP per hour as well. If you are not superheating and you mined the iron instead as ore and sold it, you would gain 18.9 kgp per hour. So basically you would lose out on the magic and smithing XP, but you would be making a little bit of money. I myself probably wouldn't do this, but if you don't mind smelting the ore or you wanna sell it, then it's fine as well. I'd like to credit Rapthorn for the idea and Nomadi for giving his thoughts on it as well, and loaning me 8 glories. Thanks for watching, keep tuned for more videos, and subscribe if you enjoy the content.